and Miss Twyla.
Miss Twyla.
I
Good
can't
morning,
see her.
everyone.
I got the sun in my eyes.
You keep looking at the roadway. Don't worry about us.
Well, I'm trying to look at my hand because the sun's in my face.
Mm, yeah, when the sun's horizontal, it's just hard to block it out.
It is. But I have to be at work early today, so I can
Ooh,
do my test.
We
that's
do
like
love and appreciate you for doing all that you do.
Thank you. I sometimes, well, me and AI built it, so I didn't use the JJ Keller at all. So we'll see how fun the guys like it.
Louis,
Nice.
do you have your costume on yet?
Do I have my what yet?
Your costume?
Dallas Gillies.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look at it after I finish fixing my background.
Yeah, it's the brown outfit that I wore at Gillies.
Mm.
Because,
Well, I decided to put my jacket on, my cowboy jacket and my hat. This lady is at McDonald's, okay? And I stopped so she could go through. And she is on her phone. And then finally she looks up like, oh, I need to go.
yes, happy Halloween,
Life is
everybody.
fun.
Happy
Huh?
Halloween. Stay safe.
Yeah, I don't plan on seeing humans today, so that's great. I'll probably be in my house all day, which is fantastic. So I dressed up yesterday for school. And I wore the outfit that I wore to Gillies, the brown outfit with the hat and the boots. That was
What
my
they all think. What they think.
everybody was duly impressed when I walked in the door.
Of course they should.
They were very, very impressed. They're like, "Oh my God, I like that." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
I have it specially made by my own
I They were like, "What?"
seamstress.
I have my own fashion designer from Nigeria, lives in Nigeria. They're like, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, "Nigeria."
Do they
I
know
love that
where
it has such a
Nigeria
great
is?
story. Yeah.
There's so many people that don't know where places are, and they're college kids. Sometimes they're even in their fourth year.
They don't
I
know
mean,
Yeah.
what?
they don't know where things are. They don't know who's on the $1 bill.
Oh, they think that a 50 or 100 is fake.
Oh, all right. How many minutes is it when it's a quarter after?
Right?
They all say 25.
Well, you
And
don't want to give you
says,
don't want to give them a
what
big
is half
you
of
don't want
50? What is half of 30? And they'll go, and a quarter after, 25.
to well,
I
you
was
know
And
what?
watching.
these are the ones
That,
responsible for
Oh,
my retirement
where?
years.
What country is the Panama Canal in?
America.
yes, I
No,
was going to
it's
say
in
no.
Panama.
I know.
Oh.
Joking. I'm just
But they
joking.
can't. They don't know. They'll say, "Oh, Africa."
Well, they said I found a joke somewhere. It said that this man come in and he went to like McDonald's or something and said that he didn't have any small bills, so he paid with $100 bill. And this lady looked at it and looked at it, and she said, I'll be right back. She went back to her boss and said, this man's trying to pay with this counterfeit dollar. And he looked at it and he said, okay. He comes back and he says, why are you paying with counterfeit dollar? And the man looks at him and says, darling, that's $100 bill. I get change back.
Oh yeah.
But did you guys see the TikTok where the husband and wife they crossed the border and the wife never knew that Canada wasn't a part of the United States?
Oh my goodness. I
Well,
can see
that's
how
like that
people
one.
would think that.
So she's like, why do I need my passport? Why are we crossing the border? He's like, we're going to Canada. And it was a whole thing, like TikTok roasted her. They had to turn off her comments and everything.
I think
that's like
I think the
I
best
think
one is the woman who said, "Would you please move the deer crossing sign?
yes,
I don't like
that's what
hitting
I was
deer
gonna
there,
say.
and tell the deer not to cross in those areas."
Oh my God.
What I was gonna use.
Too much.
And they don't even have to be blonde. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Oh, it's that part where you just keep smacking your forehead. You're like, these are the people who are responsible for my golden years. Um,
Well, I can't
Don't
believe that
take
they're
care of it.
college kids and they don't even know anything. I mean, how many dimes is there in a dollar? 50, 100. Okay, guys. Yeah, I don't want you counting change to me.
I guess
Maybe I
yeah,
do
for
if you're
that.
going to give me more.
right. If you're counting out more, then by all means, you just go right on ahead.
I actually had a lady when I was on a Black Friday and was in town at Walmart. I gave her $100 bill. My order was like $80, and she gave me back $80.
Nice. I'll take it.
Oh my
And
goodness.
and I
So
says,
did you just
"Ma'am,
run out the store and leave your groceries or something?
no." I said, "Ma'am, I gave you $100 bill. You only owe me like 20, less than $20."
Just took my change and quietly leave.
And
Right.
I asked her, I says, "Do you want my phone number so you can call me when your till comes up short?"
You're nice.
And she goes, "No, I'm correct." And I'm like, "Well, whatever."
Well, you should not argue. You should just said, okay,
Did
have
she
a
argue with you
I
and say
had
go away?
Yeah, she told
I
me
had
that,
a
yeah, that she was correct. And I'm like, "I know how much money I handed you, and you gave me back more than what my order was."
I did that at the bank one time. The lady was supposed to be giving me uh I don't know change. I was getting like $200-300 in cash back or something. And she gave me an extra 100. And I told her, I said, "Ma'am, I think you've given me too much money, or you made a mistake." She said, "I don't make mistakes." I'm like,
Oh,
"Oh, okay." I said, "Ma'am, you made a mistake." She said, "Oh, no." I'm going, "Okay." I thought when she was $100 short, I said, "I bet you would be wishing you remembered me when you when you start cashing your deal out, you know."
yeah. People get very up in arms and defensive when you tell them that they've made a mistake. Like the one thing that
Oh,
they
oh,
don't want to hear is that they've done something wrong. And so if you're trying to be nice and in trying to be helpful and trying to save their butts on the front end of the deal, instead of like them having to call you up like, "Miss Twyla, I love that you actually offered your phone number up to her." Like when your till comes up short, like you may want to call me and be like, "Hey, can I have that $60 back?"
Well, on that same day, I was walking out and there was an envelope like one that you get money in from like a bank.
Mhm.
So I reached down and picked it up. It had like $500 in it.
oh, wow.
And somebody had just gotten money from the like the
The
Western
bank
Union
machine.
at Walmart.
Oh yeah.
So I
Mm,
saw that it had a name on it, and I says, "Well, maybe she'll come back in." So I went up to the um, where you return, and and the guy goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I found some money on the floor, and I just want to turn it in." "Oh, let her go to the front." And then they let me all go to the front, and the lady goes, "Oh, I know her. She works here. This was their Christmas money." I said, "Well,
oh,
I'm glad that I brought it in and she got it." I says, "I found it on the floor."
oh, wow.
No. Yeah,
I found a
people don't
lady's wallet
know.
one time too and took it up to the till. And I was walking up with it, and she was like, "You stole that from me." And I says, "I found it on the floor, and I was headed up to check, hand it
To
in,
the
but
register to hand it to you.
to the
Yeah.
register. And I'm still going to take it up to the register, and then you can prove it's you."
Yeah.
And she was like mad at me. And I says, "Hey, I found it in the shoe aisle, sitting on the very bottom." I'm like, this isn't a normal purse that should be just laying here. And I opened it up and I saw that there was ID and money and stuff in it. And I zipped it back up, walked up front.
I was in Vegas one time, and I had a tummy bag, but I never wear it like a tummy bag. Anyways, I get up, move, come back, and I left my tummy bag there where I was sitting. I come back and I said, it was gone. And I panicked, buddy, because I had company money and my money. And I panicked, buddy. So I went up to the lost and found, and they asked me to describe it. I told them, and they said, yes, the lady just brought it up here, the cleaning lady. I said, well, can I give her a tip? He said, nope, she's doing her job. And
Well,
all my
that's
money
good.
was still in there.
I left one on the plane and had to come back and get it the next day.
Oh
Oh.
my
It had like
goodness.
$3,000 in it.
Oh my goodness.
My
And it was
goodness.
still there.
Yeah, it was all in there. And it didn't have ID in it. So I was like, that was dumb because I had all my passport and stuff on a different area. But they knew what seat number it was, so they called because it
Oh,
was in my seat. And they called me right after, but I didn't notice it driving out. So I had to come back the next day. All of it was there. So I've done dumb things too.
Trust me, we all have. Somewhere along the way, we've all done the oops, I missed this, lost that, somehow did not manage to bring this with me kind of situation. And we are all truly lucky and blessed that there are folks out there who are like us who will return those things untouched, unscathed, unstolen,
Well,
completely the way they found them.
Christmas, that's the hard time. I mean, people, and you saw it come like Western Union or whatever it was on there. And I'm like, they got to be somebody sending them money for the holidays because it was Black Friday weekend.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
sure she went somewhere and was panicking.
oh, well, I mean, she may not have noticed it yet, but at some point in time, she would end up noticing and be like, "Oh my God," and have to retrace her steps and everything. And
And
yeah,
because it had her name in there and they knew her because she worked there,
uh-huh.
they said, oh, she will be so happy.
Yeah.
I
Somebody
was
on the
like,
phone right now, call her now and get her over here.
and they're going, why didn't you just walk out with it? Because it's not mine.
there you go. I figure it this way. If I don't do the right thing, the good Lord will get me down the road somewhere.
Right. It's all the balance of the universe here, people. It all adds up. So yeah.
I
So
agree on that
thankful
one.
that there are wonderful people out there. Good morning to everybody, by the way. Good morning, Miss Sharon. Good morning, Miss Francine. Loving Emperor Sunny over in the corner over there. For those who are wondering the character. That's actually pretty perfect. I'm not even mad at you right now. uh, Happy Halloween to everybody. Good morning to the interpreters. Thank you both for being here. Greatly appreciate. This call will be done in about 45 minutes or less. Just so you
Well,
know.
it's probably gonna be less for me today. I gotta go in and set up, so it'll probably be less for me.
Yeah.
Just in a few minutes, actually.
Right. She's like, I'm almost walking out the door. So just so you all know, yesterday I did get a bunch of responses inside of our Telegram group for folks who are willing to step up and partake in the Millionaire Mentorships challenge of starting 100, 250, or 500 brand new conversations. Now, I do want to make a statement out here. You do not have to choose one of those three numbers. Those are the Millionaire Mentorship numbers. And I would hope that you would want to push yourself to try that. However, I understand how our lives are. I've got crazy happening this week, and so I've got to try to figure out how to do all my crazy and still do the thing that I've committed myself to, which is 250 brand new conversations within 7 days. So I've got till Wednesday to pull that off. Thank goodness I actually started yesterday while I was like on the bus and trolley, and like I looked, I was like, okay, I got my charger with me, and it's gonna be a bit before I have to like like talk to people. So I just hopped on my phone and just started firing up conversations. I was like, let's go. Let's just burn through all these. Let's warm up those muscles and get used to talking to people again. And so before, as I'm headed to school, I'm sending all these messages out, sending messages out. And then when I get to school, my phone goes into automatic do not disturb. Like when I get within a half mile of where I work, either my office or school, my phone goes into an automatic do not disturb mode. Because it goes into what's called work focus. And I love it. So it's great. The only drawback is I do not know when people respond or message me or anything like that. Only one person, actually, only two people are able to break through that. And they're like important people.
Your
You know,
mama?
my mom.
Your dad?
You know, my mom. And so what I do, I I put my phone in my pocket and I don't look at it again for a while. And then on the first break, I'll break up my phone and look at my phone. So on the first break, I looked at my phone and there were 35 messages on my phone unread. And I was like,
Oh, wow.
holy crap. What happened while I wasn't looking? And so I was like, okay. And then I was trying to run around the building and go do something and take care of something. By the time I made it back to my class 10 minutes later, there were 42 unread messages. I was like, okay, look.
Wow.
I
Awesome.
So people are out there, they are listening, they will pay attention to you and respond. If you just start off the conversation like you're a human. Hey, how you doing? It's been a while. Haven't chatted with you in a bit. Wonder how things are going for you. What you got going on? If it's their birthday, which is a great one for today. By the way, October, I don't know what's up with October. There are a lot of October babies around here. The 26th and 27th, I don't know what y'all's parents were doing, but there were a lot of
Go
people in
three,
my
No
go
life
three
who were
TV.
months
born.
forward.
No
Go 3 months
TV.
forward.
No
No
TV.
TV. The weather was bad.
Oh, probably an ice storm
October
or
and
something.
November.
It was an ice
October and
storm.
November.
Well, because October
Power
babies,
outage.
October babies go forward 3 months, or
February,
actually like 2 to 3 months.
January, November,
January, February,
January,
and
February.
what are January and February? New
Cold
Year's and
months.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, yay.
That's those babies.
And November too. November got a lot of babies. A
Yeah,
Oh,
which
yeah.
lot of
I'm gonna blame
babies.
one again on the Valentine's babies and spring break and
I'm a
Mardi Gras.
November baby,
Me
See,
too.
look
and
at
I
y'all.
have a November baby.
When is your birth? My birthday's the 18th.
Mine's the 6th.
Oh, okay, happy birthday.
So Scorpios, God bless.
Yes.
I'll be in Salt Lake babysitting.
Welcome to Scorpio season. I
Yep.
love Scorpio season. My niece's birthday is the 20th. That's how I know this. Actually, I got one on the 20th, and actually I got one, her birthday just went by on the 28th.
I have a,
So
I have a cousin on the
Well, I've
5th.
got
I'm on the 6th. My uncle was on the 6th. I have a grandson on the 14th. I have a son on the 17th. I have an aunt on the 21st. I had a mother-in-law on the 31st or the 30th. What is it's November 30th. And I know
well,
about
that's like
5
my
more.
family. My brother's is the 4th. Mine's the 18th. My baby sister's is the 18th. My sister-in-law's the 18th. The 21st was my first husband, David. The 20 what was the other ones? The 25th was my mom. We all in there.
Yeah.
yeah, those would be the November babies. I'm blaming completely on February and Valentine's Day. That's I'm blaming all on that. So, and oddly enough, my dad's actually a Valentine's Day baby. His birthday is Valentine's Day.
I love y'all. I gotta go. Y'all have
Have
a
a great day,
blessed
Miss
day, and
Gloria.
I'll
Thanks
see
for
you
You
being
Monday.
here.
too.
Enjoy
Have a
your
good
Halloween,
See you
huh?
day.
Monday.
Bye, Gloria. Have a good
Happy
day.
Halloween.
Y'all too.
All right, Miss Francine, I see your hand up, darling. What do you got for me?
Okay, for my 100, I chose 100. Well, I said 250, but my aim is 100. So
I saw that.
Yesterday I started, I
Push
did.
harder. Push harder.
I sent out like around 18 yesterday.
See,
So I
push
got,
harder.
yesterday I got 2 replies. One said he was just supporting me. Well, no, first of all, I decided to follow up on all the people that
Right.
liked, loved, or whatever my post that I never even spoke to before. And so I wrote out all the names. I got like 15 less than 100, so 85. And I went through my list, just messaging them, thanks for whatever on my post from the boards.
Uh-huh.
Did you, or are you just loving me, or just do you want more info on the drop? So I did that one.
Uh-huh.
I stuck to that for all of them. And then, so one replied, "Oh, I'm just showing you some love, fine." And then another lady said, "Oh, you keep popping up on my For You page. And I love the motivation, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, send me some info on it." So I sent my machine link. And then 2 others just replied with a love heart in my messages. I don't know what that means.
Sunny's
Anyways,
just
Just showing you
loving
love,
on you.
probably.
Just showing
yeah.
you love.
And then this morning I have another message. It's a good family friend. Let me see what they said. Husband and wife, and they would like more info on the drops.
Well, that's 2. That's
It was
not
my
bad.
husband's best friend. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. So hey, what do you know?
Right? Go figure. This actually
So I
works.
said, I am like, I get out of my own way. Whatever happens, happens. I don't care if they're not interested. What's the worst? They could say, send the info.
Right.
And I'm just sticking to the one script until I run out of the people who actually liked and whatever. And then
Mhm.
I'll choose a different one to go with. So I just copy pasted and that was it.
Nice. Love it. Love it. And I love your post inside of the Telegram chat as well about your engagement.
Oh, yeah. So
Well
imagine
done,
being on
young
stage
lady.
with
Well done.
20,000 people looking at you. It's like the same
Right.
thing, right?
I just noticed what Sunny was doing. I've been walking around his
Oh, did you
outfit.
just see that?
So that's my
Yeah,
update on my
Sunny
time.
gets to be the Galactic Emperor.
Ah, dark end.
No, he's Darth Vader's boss, basically. He's the Galactic Emperor.
Yeah.
I thought it would be fitting since I'm sitting in a chair
Ah.
in my
Completely fitting.
on my
Absolutely
computer.
works. And with the color changing keyboard, which is awesome. I need to get one of those, but the only problem is I work from a laptop, so I would have no use for the keyboard. But yeah, so yeah, the 20,000 people, like that's fantastic. Um, uh, you got the views going on. So thank you to everybody for stepping up and accepting the challenge. For those of you who haven't chosen yet, don't worry. I'm gonna have set it as sort of a rolling situation. Like wherever you start, give yourself 7 days. Wherever you start that challenge for yourself, give yourself 7 days and do that amount of uh, uh, conversations in the 7 day period and keep track for yourself. I mean, honestly, it's great if you got other people like plugging along trying to do the same thing with you. But if you're one of those solo flyer, I can do this on my own kind of situation people, then do that for yourself. Do the challenge. Force yourself to do better for yourself. And then make sure that you are holding yourself accountable. I'll do my best. If you let me know that you've picked a number, I will be all up your case every single day going, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you get out there? Did you reach out to those people? Did you say hello? Are you still looking for more people to reach out to? Did you get the right number of conversations actually started today? Like all my conversations that I started, not everybody responded. A lot did, but not everybody did, and I've got to go back through my the birthdays because I looked at the amount of people who had birthdays on the 26th and I was just mentally frustrated with having to even possibly say hi to any of those. I was like, I can't. Good morning, Joy. I was like,
Good morning, Lee.
there's
Good morning,
just too
everyone.
many people. um, it was just overwhelming because there was like 15 people who had birthdays on the 26th, and that's just in my friends list. So I was like, oh my God, it's just too much for me to like mentally handle right now. And I had a bunch of other stuff going on that day too. So I was like, okay. But since I've now given myself the challenge, of starting up these conversations, I'm going to take myself back through that birthday list and be like, look, I know your birthday just happened and I completely missed the day. How are you doing? What happened on your day? What'd you do? Tell me what's going on. Uh, and I know because there are a couple people on there whose birthdays I really did want to acknowledge, but I was like, if I start one, then I got to do like 10, and I can't do those right now. I'm too busy. So today, being that day that I'm not busy, thank you God, I'm gonna try to churn through 100 conversations today, to see what I can do. I'm gonna push myself to get there. If I can start 50, I'll be thrilled with myself. If I can do 75, I'll be ecstatic. If I can go past 75, to any number past 75, amen to that. Just remember, the conversations that you guys start today, you'll have to probably continue tomorrow. So, along with having to start brand new conversations tomorrow, you still have to finish or continue on with the conversations you've already started, which is why I'm so daunted by this entire task. I'm like, that's a lot of talking. And, if you saw my post, mouth almighty, tongue everlasting, thank you to Houdini for coming up with that line. Even I have my limits, where I get mentally exhausted wanting to deal with like starting a conversation, and I get mentally exhausted because I want to be honest and actually very personable with the person I'm having that conversation with. I don't want to just fluff them and be superficial about the conversation. No, I'm actually starting an actual conversation with you. So I want to make sure that when we're reaching out to people, that they feel connected to us. That's part of the thing. That's part of the charm of the entire thing. Because when they feel like you actually do care, that's when the magic starts to happen. That's when people start to tell you more and be open more. People don't care what you know until they know how much you care.
Right.
One of my favorite lines. They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And if you send them a message that seems like you don't care, and it's just one of those it's a form message, like where you just sent out, hey, so and so, how's your day going today? And you just sent it. I'm like, do you know how many of those I block and delete on my Telegram every day? Do you know how many text messages just random from people I don't know I get all the time?
I get
And
ones
I
like
see them
that
pop up.
too.
Yeah, I see them pop up all the time, like block,
And
delete,
then I go look at them and I
report
go,
as
I don't
spam.
even know you, and you only got 5 pictures on your page. No.
Oh, God help them if they try it through Facebook, because I will stalk you in Facebook to make sure that you're a real human. I've gotten several requests through Facebook where I was like, I don't know you, and nobody actually friend requested me, so I will go look at their page before I will respond to a friend request. There's still a couple of them hanging out, and I was like, you don't even have a profile picture. I don't know your name. You didn't send me any kind of hey, I know you. This is why we should connect kind of a situation. I'm I'm not inclined to accept your friendship right now. So I just leave them. Some of them I leave hanging, others I just delete the request. Um, because I don't have the mental capacity or bandwidth to deal with them. So I'm like, I let them hang out. Good morning, Miss Francine. Oh, Miss Yvette, how are you doing? I'm looking at her last.
I leave it alone so that they can pop up my feed to other people to see.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. The ones where I'm like, no, you're clearly fake. Yes, I will block and delete them. I don't want them messing with me or anybody who's on my stuff. But the ones that could possibly be real but still don't know me, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna just I'll let their request hang out there. If you've never gone in, this is a Facebook recommendation. If you've never gone in and looked at all of your friend requests that are one, have you received, and two, that you sent out that have not been responded to. Those are both listed inside your Facebook.
I got one from my aunt who's passed away, and I'm like, what?
Like, that's creepy. I love it when that happens. I'm like, so you're trying to send me a friend request. And so, yeah, when you get a friend request from somebody that you're like, aren't we already friends? don't we already have some sort of friendship? So I will go and I'll type their name into my Facebook and it'll pull up their profile. I'm like, yep, nope, that's what I thought. Already friends. And so I go back and I delete the other one, and then I send a message to the real person saying, hey, guess what? I got friend requested by a fake account from you. So FYI, someone's out there trying to duplicate your account at this point in time. Just a heads up. And I've gotten that message from people before too. Hey, Louis, I found like somebody tried to friend me. It wasn't you. Just thought you should know. Now, a lot of times what they'll do, what the person who's trying to copy your account does, they'll block you so you can't see it. So you like even if you went to go search for you, you couldn't find it. But everybody else can see it. And so you've got to like have everybody else report the account for you because they block you so you can't see it. So if you guys ever see another account out there that looks like it's me and it's really not me, feel free to go ahead, block, delete, and report.
Okay, so I could block the lead for about my aunt
Oh,
because
absolutely.
I know she's dead.
Right. Like, she didn't send you that. Well, I'm assuming she didn't send you that request.
Well, if she is,
She
she's
didn't
got
send
more
you that
power than
request.
the rest of us.
Right. Like she's
That's
getting
that's
really
funny.
super savvy on her technology because she's starting to send those from beyond the grave now. Um, welcome to Halloween. I mean, seriously, maybe it's happening. I don't know. But yeah, my assumption is she's not the one who actually sent it. So yeah, block, delete, and report those. I get them in Telegram all the time. I get them via text message all the time. Yeah, there's just an awful lot of people out there still trying to. What they'll do is they'll try to friend you so they can get into your friends list and see your friends list. That's what they're doing, and then they go and spam your friends list. So uh, that's why I always stop that connection right off the bat. Good morning, Mama Sandy. Good morning, Miss Erica. Glad to see you both here this morning. It is Halloween, and hopefully everyone got a nice, good jump start on their conversations yesterday. Again, I saw a whole ton of them flowing in the morning, but by the end of the day, by the time I took those boots off, because I wore my boots all day,
Ooh,
yeah, good times. I was so happy to stand on a tile floor. It's not even right. Um, I looked at my phone and I actually managed to get back and get through all the messages that had come through. And I was like, the day's not over. I can still try to put a message out there. Then I was like, no, I can't. I don't have it in me right now. I'm really not going to do this. So I was like, let's at least try to remain sincere when we're sending messages out. There's some love in there. I want to make sure that I'm sending out those messages to people in the good frame of mind. So yeah, so those of you who have chosen uh your level, most people started with 150, or excuse me, with 100. Miss Francine, I'm still going to tell you, you starting with the 250. I'm still there.
she's got a good start at it.
She has a great
Well, if
start at
I
it.
if I keep going at the rate, I can probably do 250.
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just gonna, in my head, it's gonna be 250. I'm just gonna put it that way. That way it just turns into 250 for you. But
You're
yeah,
going to
all
manifest it for her.
yeah, right. Just remember, for the counts for the days, if you've chosen to do 100 messages in 7 days, it's 15 messages bare minimum per day. 15 conversations per day. If you've chosen to do 250 conversations, then it is 36 messages or 36 conversations you have to start every day for 7 days. And if you've chosen the all out, headbanger balls to the wall situation of 500 new conversations in 7 days, that is 72 messages or 72 conversations every day for 7 days. And please do not forget the part where you have to continue those conversations once you started them. That's a thing.
That
The
would
goal
be
is to
way more than I could handle. I think if you had that many people coming back,
like trying to keep up with all of those. The reason I would not do the 500. I was like 7 days. I can't focus like that. for that long. Like if I suddenly get 150 people who started a conversation with me,
You're going to be busting busy as it is.
Yeah, and then I'd forget who the heck I was talking to or what we were talking about, and then I'm like,
Somebody
wait,
said you need
wait,
to
what
write it.
conversation?
Somebody
Right.
said you need to write them down. Put a note, take it and write it down in a
Yeah,
notebook so that you know that I talked to them on this day and you can go back and look
on this platform. That's
Yeah,
on
the
this
thing.
platform.
Please remember where you started the conversation.
Well,
I
there
don't know
are
about
people,
y'all, but
Yeah.
I've got messages that I started in Facebook Messenger, messages that I've started in
text
Telegram,
messages.
like direct text messages, and I've got two separate phone numbers, so I got to figure out which phone number I was calling them on. I've got stuff that I started in Instagram. Like I've got messages started all over the place, and so because I've got many people talking to me, and so I've got to keep track of not only where they are, but what they wanted and where we left
Right.
off of the conversation. So yeah,
Well,
please
I had
follow us up on
conversations
Instagram.
with people that I don't know, and I didn't ask them, "Can I get your phone number?" I
You
mean,
can
what do you?
you can stay right inside of whatever medium you started the conversation in. You don't have to get the phone number if you don't want to.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
Louis.
I talked to people yesterday. I mean, I didn't bit more know them from the Man in the Moon, and I probably maybe will never see them again. So I don't know about that. Then I
An
don't.
email is good. Get an email at least. Most people will give out their email. They don't like giving out their phone number.
No, I mean, I just had conversation. I was
Via,
not. These were
via
not the
what?
people
Were
that
you
I
talking to
planned to
people
see
in person or were you like texting out stuff?
in person.
Oh, you're an in-person person. You're a fun time, Mama Sandy.
I mean, I just happen to, because see, I don't see people like that every day. That's why, um, so
You
I'm
do
just,
You don't see them. You have to go literally look for them when you're on Telegram and Instagram or
no, these are
Facebook.
the people
She's
I
doing
met.
hers in person. She's
Uh,
literally doing her conversations in
I
person. She,
can't get
for some
out.
reason, doesn't want to start a conversation online or via text. Mama Sandy is seriously old school and very upsetting when it comes to not wanting to utilize the technology at her hands. I
Well, I'll
love Mama
try to,
Sandy. I mean
from here
that.
on out, I'll have to try to do it that way if I'm gonna do this. But, you know, Louis
Yeah,
telling the truth.
yeah, when you start the conversation, and that's one of the things that I want you guys to remember. If you're going to start a conversation with people, and the goal of the conversation, and I put this somewhere, the goal of the conversation is to eventually get them as a customer or partner. That's the end goal of the conversation. uh One end goal. I'm not every end goal, but at least one end goal of the conversation. And that's why you're going out there and you're reaching out to so many people because you're trying on your end to build two optimized lines of business. That's what you're trying to do. In order to do that, you need to converse with people. In order to make that happen, you need to like get to know who they are, what's going on with them, and why it is they need what you have. They don't know that they need what you have, and you don't know that they need what you have until you've actually had the conversation. So your job is to have that conversation with them and talk to them, get to know them. If it takes more than 2 to 3 days, God bless, let it take more than 2 to 3 days. Have the conversations with them, let them get to know you, especially if they don't know you, Mama Sandy. That's the thing. Like you're starting to talk to people just randomly on the street, which, I do all the time too. But in that case, in that instance, you need to be able to continue the conversation with them and find out more and more about them. Let them know where you are on social media. Like I wouldn't be passing my phone number because I'm not that kind of guy. I'd be like, you can find me on Facebook. It's really easy. Here's my name, blah, blah, blah. And so, and let's go ahead and actually let's go ahead and do this right now. I'll go friend you on Facebook right now. I'll go friend you on Instagram right now. Like, and start that relationship right off the bat and say, okay, now that we're connected, we can continue this in-person conversation online, and that way, just in case you don't see them ever again in person, you still have a way to be in contact with them, and then you strike up the conversation online and find out more about them. And when you have them online, then you can actually start sending them all the links that you need to send them. When they say, hey, so you were talking about these drops, you were talking about this product you have that helps with pain management. You're talking about me looking better as I hit my 65 year old age. You know, you're talking about all these things. Can you send me more information about that? And yes, that would be a thing. And it was late last night. I totally didn't do that for her.
That's why you like to get them to go to your Facebook page so that they get to see stuff without you telling them.
Yeah, and once they've friended you, once you guys have friended each other or gotten connected on whatever platform you've gotten connected on, um, do yourself a favor, like strike up that conversation online to say, okay, don't like, hey, this is me, so and so, we talked wherever. Remind them who you are and where they met you, and then then you can steer them over toward whatever resource it is they need to see. Mama Jane asked me yesterday, she was like, I need stories about people with Noni. And I was like, well, if I have the brain power when I get off work, I'll go tag you on a few. So one of the things I have to do this morning is go tag her on a few messages, a few stories inside of Wellness 360 and the Drop Revolution for people who are.
I should do one that's just about the Noni. I've done one where I do the drops and the Noni, but I've not done what the
Drops
Noni's done.
only Noni, whatever, like whichever your combo is. If you got and if there's any kind of a testimony out there about somebody using the Noni, I will absolutely tag her in it because that's what she's looking for. No worries, Ms. Adele, I'm totally cool with that because yeah. So yeah, there's that. So again, keep on those conversations. Don't forget, you're starting brand new ones today, and you are following up with the ones you started yesterday. Welcome to the fun that it is. Miss Joy, what you got going on, girl?
Louis, my question is the one list I choose for 100, right?
Yes.
So I started yesterday. So when we continue the conversation, is it also considered to be part of the 250 for the day two, or just this 100 conversations, purely new conversations?
Purely new conversations, because you need the brand new conversations. What? Yeah.
It's not including the continuing.
Not including the continuation. No, the goal is to actually get them to continue so that eventually they become a partner or a customer. But you need 100 brand new conversations. That's
They don't
the goal.
have to be, they can be people that you've known and haven't talked to in a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking warm market, absolutely. Like there's people that you just haven't spoken to in forever. That works as well.
Okay. I think I go for 100 now. And then if I can go even farther, then that would be the better. For a start, I think I go for 100.
Yeah. But the 100 level is 15 new conversations a day in 7 days.
Okay.
And
I got 15 already
that's
yesterday.
a pretty decent level to start on, to be able to work on. And so that makes it a little easier because 15 conversations at 15, I can do 15 in a day. That's easy. Again, the gift of gab. I was blessed with it a long time ago, and I know it's still working in my system. Then there's if you go for the 250 level, 250 means you're doing 36 conversations, brand new conversations a day. That might be a little tougher because I started 36 yesterday. I got to start 36 brand new ones today and still keep up with the 36 yesterday.
Excuse me here.
Yes, sir. Hold up. Yes,
Held
sir.
it.
This is the interpreter. The
Jerry bounced.
client left, so I think we have to go due to the client not being in the room. So
Yeah,
thank you for having us.
He probably got internet probably got disconnected somewhere in there.
Okay, no problem. Thank you though.
You guys can't see him on your end on whatever connection either.
No.
Okay, that means it means his internet got disrupted.
Got you. Well,
thank you guys very much for being here. Greatly appreciate you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
I noticed that too.
I was like, people are vanishing. What just happened? And I was like, oh, that was Jerry. So yeah, when you guys are picking your level and picking your choice of conversation, there are some people who chose the 500 conversation level. I'm like, God bless you, more power to you. That's your thing, do your thing. But that is 72 conversations a day for 7 days in a row, and it is continuing those conversations every day, and like trying to like keep track of where you are with 72 different conversations every single day, 72 brand new conversations every single day. I don't have the mental bandwidth for that one right now. If it were my only job, yes, I might give that a shot. But right now, too many things going on. Don't got the bandwidth for it. I'll worry about that later. Um, it is Friday.
You,
Oh, hey, boys and girls, it is payday. Happy payday to you. It is Halloween. So we also get to celebrate the whole Halloween thing. If you're going to trick-or-treating this evening, ladies, I see y'all. I know how y'all get. Then please be safe, be comfortable out there. If you are going to wear those slightly sassy outfits, because today's the day that everyone likes it for the women to rock the sassy nurse uniforms and everything like that, then God bless. Um, sassy nurses and sassy librarians, I think, are the two that are most popular. And if any of y'all are doing that, I totally want to see those pictures. We've got, do we have any calls? We don't, other than the IPA call that's coming up in about 12 minutes, we don't have any set calls right now for the coming up for today. So
Louis,
yes, ma'am.
good morning, everybody. I just want to
Good
say,
morning, Mr. Dallas.
man, I was
morning.
conked out. Good morning. I just got out of bed. Just real quick, on the calls, I'm supposed to make 15 a day. I must be doing something wrong because, well, there was a good day, but I spoke with 5 yesterday,
Mhm.
and I'm supposed to do 15 a day. So
Yes.
I supposed to maybe do some more on the Facebook, like interact with somebody on Facebook to catch
Yeah.
15 a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I didn't do.
Yeah,
Yes,
Facebook or
yes.
text.
Wherever you can start a conversation, that's where you're starting a conversation. If it's in person, like Mama Sandy likes to do, because Mama Sandy is a whole old school situation going on, then you do the in person. If it's going to be via
Oh,
Facebook Messenger or Instagram, then it's going to be through those venues. If it's through Telegram, because people like hitting you up through Telegram, God bless, send it through Telegram. If it's through LinkedIn, and that's where you like to start conversations with people, go for it and do that. Wherever you are connected with people and they're folks that you have not talked with in a while and a bit. Love that. Thank you very much for that, Miss Sharon. If there are people that you are that you have not usually or recently spoken with that you want to strike up a conversation with again, now's the time to do it. Pick any method that you want to. If you're sending them text messages like straight to your cell phone, if you're sending them
okay.
message or anything, all of those conversations count.
Count. Okay. Well,
All
then
right. So long as they are actual conversations where the person actually replies on the other end, that's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
That's what makes it a conversation. The person that replies on the other end.
Yeah. I plan to pass it. Do you see those flyers I made for Halloween?
I did.
I did.
Oh, you showed me
I love
everything.
it.
Good. Okay. The other thing, real quick, good news is I had spoke to a gal about a year and a half ago. Maybe I told you guys yesterday. Anyway, she told her aunt about it, who lives up towards Palm Springs. To my surprise, last night I go on my back office. She bought over $750 worth of products. Became a
Whoa.
brand, became a brand,
Whoa,
became a
Well,
brand.
congratulations.
Yeah,
Congrats.
that's amazing.
yeah.
Good.
I was surprised. Yeah.
Miss
So,
Sharon, loving the mask. By the way, sorry. Oh,
hi.
sorry.
Yeah. Awesome.
Louis,
know.
I have a question.
I just realized when Louis was saying all that thing about ladies in their little sexy outfits, I thought, oh my gosh, I have the perfect costume. I've got my Bucky shirt. I got my Bucky's mask from COVID. I'm costumed up for the day.
I love it. I love it. My students came in yesterday and they were like, I'm coming in dressed as a massage student. I'm like, clearly that's what you chose. Or those that chose to wear their scrubs, or some of them were like, I came in as a nurse today. And I'm like, all right, that's fair. You just need the backstory to go along with it. You're exhausted, you need coffee, you haven't slept in a while, your body hurts and aches, you don't take time to take care of yourself. They're like, all of those are actually true. I was like, and see, this is where the problem lies. So yeah. So careful what you put on yourself. Yeah.
Louis, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Since we're talking about the optimized, right?
Yes.
The cost. Let's say if you have a customer, and then the volume of that customer, does it goes towards to your leg or?
So the personal customer volume and your own personal volume will all get auto balanced at the end of the week. So wherever the system thinks it'll do the best for your payout, that's where the system will actually put the volume.
Oh, okay. So no need to get the volume for the next month, right? Because it's already auto balance. Is it like that?
You mean for your auto ship?
Yeah, for the
Uh,
auto ship. No
Yeah,
need. Let's say you don't have to get the auto ship because you already have the balance, which is like uh carried forward for the next month. Is it like that?
You have to have
so
it during something in that. You can have a customer order, but you have to have some kind of thing that's makes at least 100 PV for that week that your auto ship is in.
Oh, okay. So the auto balance doesn't count as your volume for the next month? Like, because let's say if you don't order for the next month, but you have the auto balance
You
of
only
100.
have to order when it's your week.
Which is
yeah,
once a month.
so the volume has to occur, the 100 PV volume has to occur on your subscription week. And it can be
Okay.
personal volume that you purchase yourself, or personal, I think also personal customer volume also works in there as well. And that all gets auto balanced to where it needs to get auto balanced.
so I got a question. So that means if you go off it for 3 weeks, you just gotta make sure it's on your week that you do it. I mean, if you're not on subscription, I took my husband off subscription, okay? So on his week, just just add it there,
Pre-order. Yeah.
just on his
Make-
week.
Just
Oh,
make sure it's his week that you have at least 100 PV coming in,
oh, okay.
or you
Which
lose
actually,
all your points.
yeah.
So the auto
Oh,
balance also considered as
So,
the personal volume, right? For the week.
oh my gosh, I've been
so,
doing it
so
wrong.
technically, you do have to have a subscription every month because that's actually every what? How many weeks? You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Man, that's got to be within your color week.
Yeah. Let's say I have a question because the one side there's one who signed up, right? And then she has 200 something PV, and then for the next month it says auto balance 100 something. So for the next month, so does she mean that she's already has volume for the next month? No need to have a subscription for the next month because she right now she doesn't want to go subscription yet. So will she be covered for the auto balance already of 100?
No.
Let's
No, the auto balance happens in the week that it is in.
for the next like for the next 4
The next
weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
she could go in there and edit to bring it down as long as she's got that 100 PV in that week
I'm
monthly.
just gonna say that I personally, I like to edit my order. Like, say you don't need the same thing every month. I just go in and edit my order for that week and just order what
Yeah,
I need or whatever.
yeah.
You can do that too.
You can always change your auto ship. And if it's one of those things you're like, I don't want any more of this, or I've got too much of this hanging out, you can always go in and change the auto ship. I will give corporate a call today and get a lovely verbatim on
Okay.
what that works out for. And
So
see if I can get them to explain it to me in kid terms.
do you have idea with the volume of that customer, which leg to go to? Is it to your weaker leg or?
It will go wherever it pays out the best for you.
Yeah,
Usually
that's
your
where
weaker leg.
Okay.
Yeah, that personal customer volume will usually get auto balanced to the weaker legs.
The weaker legs. Okay.
Yes, because your power leg's already doing fine. It auto balances the your personal customer volume into other legs where it does you better, and you get
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
all right. It is 4 minutes to the hour. Miss Sharon was kind enough to hit me with the 5. I did see that. And so love you guys. Hit up the next call, which starts in 4 minutes. And that is IPA call. Don't forget, hop on there. If you are going to be sending out messages today to people, then think of me because I'll be doing the exact same thing. If you got questions about anything, I'm actually off today from touching bodies. So I'll be sitting here at the house striking up an ungodly amount of conversations. So you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the very next call in just a few more minutes.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, guys. And
Bye.
Have a
mom's
good
home, by the
weekend.
way. Have a good day, guys.
Good
You
day.
too. God bless.
Mom's home.
Bye,
Good,
guys.
good
She's
answer. Thank you.
home.